Okay, David, great lesson today. We did a lot of stuff, okay? So when we work on a lot of things in the lesson, we need to have a recap, okay? So that, one, I communicated to you and you have learned and have understand what been trying to tell you, okay? So let's start with the trouble shot. Tell
Okay.
me a couple things that we learned with the trouble shot.
So we had a really tight window. You have to have your ball striking, in a good place to hit that shot. With it being uphill, tight lie, a little bit muddy, um, wet, cold, all that. I learned that from the hard way. I hit two bad shots. I learned the hard way that probably need to take it further right. I in a tournament, I would err on the side of that. I say that maybe in the moment I wouldn't, but in a tournament, I'd hope to err on the side of that. Because the odds of making a par from there are less than 50%, less than 25%. So maybe the right of that tree would have been the smart play. Maybe hit a little draw, kind of rope it around, give myself enough chance at up and down. But I think that's what I learned on that trouble shot. Anything you noticed or?
Yes. To me, I would, anything that you don't do practice-wise or on the driving range or chipping green or putting, you really can't do on the golf course. And if you don't do it
That's
on the
true.
golf course, then I wouldn't definitely do it in a tournament, like you said.
Yeah.
If you're playing in your section championship, because you'd be a Class A at the time, you would not hit that shot, or if you did, it could be disastrous. It could make a big number, whether it's a bogey, double bogey, triple bogey. So,
And I've learned over the years that those double bogeys are killer. Those are the killers. You're better off making a bogey every now and then than throwing a double in there, because you're trying to come back from that, right? And that puts you in a bad feedback loop.
a shot like that, what can you do? What can't you do? Then what can you do? Go on. Okay, what club do I need to hit so that I can do the shot? It's all about can. Okay, you're trying to be positive with it. Okay, so tee shots from a course management perspective. Okay, water right, water left, trees right, trees left, bunker short, bunker long. What did we learn about that today?
Well, I notice in myself, I try to play a stock shot, whether it be kind of a pull cut or just a straight shot. I try to play that. You really emphasize to me on the course to visualize an actual shape, like a fade or a draw. And then in turn, I think that influences my start line. So I'm able now, with that being said, I'm able to visualize that start line, pick a target, visualize it, get some imagery, and then go on and hit that shot as committed as it can be.
If you're always a cutter of the ball, okay. If you know who Bruce Litsky was, he was from Texas, no longer with us, but he would always hit cuts and fades and whatever. So if trouble is to the right, okay, trouble's to the right, then my start line might need to be further to the left if I always hit that shot. If trouble is on the left, then if I'm always going to hit that shot, then my start line, it could be a little bit more conservative, left center, as opposed to, say, I'm aiming at the left rough trying to hit it in or whatever. So it just depends on where the trouble is, based upon the type of shot we hit. I'm a drawer of the golf ball, and if trouble is on the right, then I might have to aim a little bit further to the left and continue that slide draw. If trouble is on the left, then I might have to aim further to the right, or I might actually have to, if I practice it, maybe try to hit straight to maybe a cut. So it just depends on what type of shots that you're hitting. But yes, to me, visualization is really, really important when it comes to what type of shot am I trying to hit. So,
yeah, I learned that the hard way today and face some adversity, but that's the point of practice, you know. I'm glad you could coach me through it and talk me through it, and that's the point of going to your Class A professional for a lesson or for some swing help. Yeah.
So question 2 is visualization with a particular golf shot only applicable on the tee box?
No, not at all. It's for every shot. And as we're learning in our curriculum, there's science behind visualization imagery. We have guys on tour who close their eyes. Jason Day's one of them. I've said that before, but there's others too. But it's a vital part of the game now to have that in your pre-shot routine. So
totally agree. So
well,
good job today.
yeah, thank you for
Really
thank you
good
for all
job.
your help. I really learned a lot just in this lesson, and appreciate you helping me, and it was great to go out with you. Thank you for braving the cold, wet, windy conditions. So we'll do it again some other time, all right, man?
Fantastic.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Good luck.